Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. No, Kyle, you don't have to check your audio. I'm whispering. How are we doing, Kyle?
Quite shook.
Yeah. Yes. Quite.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a bit, but definitely a eye-opening day. Busy day.
It's not the word I use, but okay.
Right. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Kyle. What If is a show that has 2 seasons. They're doing a third. And apparently it's going to be the final one. This is coming from Brad Winderbaum, obviously the head of Marvel Animation and TV. Look, he said it's the completion of the trilogy and it takes them into unexpected places. Now,
well, you kind of would hope so with it being
What If?
What If? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my one big gripe about What If. I don't think I actually ever saw an episode where I felt like it was a true What If. Apart from the zombies one, that felt like the only one that kind of went out there a bit.
I think the whole thing is just it's heavily illogical. It's genuinely not what if scenarios. It's just let's just do something completely fucking random and hope for the best, really.
Let's see how we can get Peggy Carter in this one.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a what if. Like, I remember seeing, or I remember hearing about a theory regarding that zombies episode. I don't know if it was you who told me, in fact, but it was basically that the zombie apocalypse happens because of so in Captain America Civil War, they're going for that virus, and it's like, oh, what if they failed that mission? What if it dropped? And that was the cause of like this virus that causes the zombies. That sounds so much better than
what they did.
Yeah, with the whole quantum stuff causing zombies. It just, like I say, it doesn't feel like What If, it feels like Marvel random bullshit go.
Yeah, no. Look, I don't think you've seen season 2 of What If. Have you?
And I don't think I would probably... I might watch it. I might watch it.
I might watch it. I might not watch it.
I might not watch it, no. Like I said, I wasn't looking forward to it. I didn't really care when it released. I mean, yeah, it was Christmas time and it was something to watch, I suppose, building up to Christmas, but I'm just like, I just don't care. I'd rather sit and watch a Marvel movie, like an older Marvel flick, or even watch Iron Man 3. I know it's not a Christmas film, but I'd rather watch that.
I mean, it is a Christmas film if you want it to be.
I mean, shit, there's snow, so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it's set around Christmas time, isn't it? Well, New Year's, is it? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I can hear the ice cream man.
I can hear the ice cream man.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I can hear it from you.
I can hear it from you.
Yeah, go get me a flick.
It's actually outside your house.
Back in a minute.
No.
I'd kill for an ice cream.
It's a weird thing to kill for.
No.
Ice cream. But yeah, look. I thought season 1 of What If had some episodes. Some good episodes. The Strange one was great. Not a big fan of it, like some of the others. I'm trying to think of what were the other like truly great ones.
I agree. The Strange one is definitely probably the best out of the bunch. I mean, I did like the...
I liked the Zombies one. I liked the T'Challa one. And do you know what? I did like the Infinity Ultron stuff towards the end. I liked that.
Yeah.
But apart from that...
It's just, I didn't love it.
Season 2 didn't really have many episodes. I liked. It had one which I thought were great, though. And that was Hela and Wenwu. Like, teaming up together. That just really worked for some reason. Teaming up against Odin. But yeah. Now, look, do you think this is coming to an end because they've found success in other areas like X-Men 97 and stuff like that?
Absolutely, without a doubt. It's not working for them. X-Men is. No one's talking about what if. I don't see it in social media and things like that. I just see the trailers that they release on Marvel's YouTube, and that's about it.
Yeah, and you look at how beautiful the animation is in something like X-Men 97, and then the weird style of animation that they went with for What If.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to our next topic. Now look, Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out in about 3 weeks. 3.5. 2. 2.5. The predictions at first for the box office was this is going to have like a $200 million opening weekend, and that's it being modest. The new predictions are coming out, and they're saying it's going to be about 165 million. That obviously looks a bit modest. It still makes it the biggest R-rated opening of all time, but that's just for the US. This can still have a $200 million opening weekend. It'll just probably be worldwide. I still think it's going to hit 200 million in the US, so.
Maybe we'll have to wait and see, really, because I know that this movie is it's exciting for a lot of people, and it's also exciting for fans that have fallen off of Marvel as of late. But still, it will still hurt. It still hurts the numbers regardless. You know what I mean? If Marvel came off strong from their last project, let's say their last project was something like Shang-Chi or No Way Home or something like that, where I'm not saying it released at that time. If it released a couple months ago or something, and they had a really high, yeah, it'd be pulling in a lot of money. But because of like the decline of trust and all these other things, these other factors, it's not helping the film. It's still gonna do well, and you're gonna still have
biggest R-rated opening of all time if it hits the
you're still gonna have dickheads saying, "Oh, Disney were disappointed with Deadpool and Wolverine" or some bollocks like that. You're still gonna have people saying that, but they're always gonna say that.
Yeah, if this film doesn't make $1 billion and it only makes $900 million, it's gonna be considered a flop.
Yeah.
Oh no. But this film is making $1 billion. And it's getting that 200 million opening weekend. I just see it in its future. It's happening. I've just got a weird feeling in my penis. What do you think's brought these predictions down? Because obviously the box office is going up again. We're getting some good numbers. Like, look at A Quiet Place. Inside Out 2's doing really good right now. It's kind of like there's a bit of air in, a bit of air in the box office now, a bit of life in it. But Deadpool's numbers have come down as that's gone up.
I don't know. I mean, predictions are just predictions at the end of the day. They don't really mean anything. This movie could end up doing exceedingly well, like better than predictions by a lot, or it could just flop on its ass, which is not the case with this film. So I don't really like talking, when it comes to predictions, I don't really care for it. I'm more into the where logically is it going to go? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be successful? Or is it going to flop?
I think we can determine now that it's going to be successful.
Well, yeah, it's going to be successful, but if it, let's say, Ant-Man 3 was coming out in place of this, and, the trailers came out, it looks like a good film, I still think it would have flopped with everything that's going on.
But Ant-Man's in this.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, let's say it were Ant-Man 4 or something like that.
Oh, we ain't getting Ant-Man 4.
Nope.
I'd love an Ant-Man 4 though, just to go back to basics. Have him steal some shit. Break into a place and steal some shit.
Yeah, lower the budget down. Just give us just Ant-Man. You know, if you can make the Wasp work, you know, I don't see how that's a possible because she's
Well, the
the
Wasp
character.
isn't working because Evangeline Lilly has retired from acting.
Ah, well, yeah, that
So,
too.
yeah, that ain't happening.
Well, yeah, just give us an Ant-Man film, another one. Paul Rudd. If it's him just dressed up in the Ant-Man suit running about with
As
like the worst
a
CGI effects ever.
Logan-style Ant-Man film
Yes.
where he's brought back into for one last score and he's got to
Yeah.
steal some shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely. Hell yeah. All right, anyway, let's get on
I'll
to
give
Ant.
it. I'll give us that movie. You know, by the what's his name now? The director who's supposed to do Ant-Man 1.
Edgar Wright's Ant-Man.
Yeah. Give us, you know, let Edgar Wright just do an Ant-Man film. Doesn't need to be connected to anything. I know that's a big issue with Marvel right now, but just
Yeah,
give us that.
give us that. Anyway, speaking of standalone comic book stuff, Hellboy, the Crooked Man. We watched this trailer the other day, Kyle. You know, it's been getting a bit of heat online. The more I thought about this film, the more I'm looking forward to it. And after that trailer, the teaser, let's say, I'm actually really excited for this. I feel like this is gonna be low budget horror. You know, this has got
Which is always the best type of horror. It's the
yeah,
best type of film for you know. It. I've seen loads of horror flicks. I've seen these big budget ones, and you know, none of them do it for me. It's always the low budget ones, like Lights
yeah.
Out, It Follows, which is it's not horror. It's horror. It's thriller. It's
It's
a bit of both.
suspense in it. It's like what the
Yeah.
fuck. But yeah, this I think this looks great from the teaser we've got. I'm actually really excited for this now. Obviously, the creator of Hellboy is, you know, working on this, producing it. The director of Crank, we've got Black Tom Cassidy himself from Deadpool 2 playing Hellboy. I think this looks really fun.
I wouldn't say fun. I'm
Well,
just gonna say it looks good.
It looks like it could be really good. And,
Yeah.
you know, Hellboy, as of late, has disappointed in 2019, but that was 5 years ago. Like, it's weird that was half a decade ago.
Yeah.
Don't even feel like it.
No. I've still yet to watch it. I just as soon as because we was actually planning to go to the cinema to
Yeah.
see it, and it came to the day, and we were like, I just can't be bothered. Like, I'd rather not.
Yeah, all the reviews it were getting and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it kind of just turned us
Bogged it
off.
down. Yeah.
Turned us off a bit.
Which you know is fair. It's like again, it's you know, if the film say came out now, and you know we wouldn't talk about it because we didn't go see it. We'd just say reason why, and that's it.
Yeah. Now, look, this film's coming out.
Calumny's little tablet.
It did say this year in the trailer, didn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, double check. Yeah, 2024. For some reason it says on Google, October 4th, 2025. Let's look into it a bit more. Boom, 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 boom. October 4th. So this is coming out on October 4th, 2024.
Mm.
So this year, let's see if we can find a budget. Because I'm really interested to see what they made this for. 20 million, 20 to 25 million.
Isn't that the budget for the Five Nights at Freddy's film that
Yeah.
came out? And that did really, really well.
Hellboy.
Yeah, I don't think this will flop. I definitely think this will be somewhat successful. You know, if they release it in October, obviously it's got that Halloween vibe, and you know, when you watch this trailer, it doesn't give off that this is your typical superhero film, which, you know, Hellboy, the 2019 version, definitely kind of gave off. It was this.
Yeah, they were chasing that superhero audience, weren't they? Just
Yeah,
looking
and
at
it just
Hellboy from
didn't
2019,
work.
this had a budget of 50 million, so they've slashed the budget in half. But it
Yeah.
doesn't look like they've got big CGI monsters in this or alt like that.
Yeah, overly over the
Yeah.
top action. Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean,
just going through them
I'll
now,
say
Golden Army had a $85 million budget, and I believe that leaves the original at a $40 million budget. So this is the lowest budget Hellboy film we've ever got as well. Which for that, the makeup actually looks really good. Simple,
yeah, I mean,
simple and to the point.
yeah, it's, I know people are going to be like, oh, but what about, bring back Roll Perm? And it's like, we had Hellboy 1, which is a good film, I think, but the Golden Army is definitely far superior.
You bet you prefer Golden Army, yeah?
Oh, by a lot, yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to go back and rewatch them, but I'm pretty sure I prefer Golden Army as well.
Yeah. No one prefers the 2019. No one's even seen it.
But what we do say about the 2019 is that hot toy is so goddamn good.
It is.
It's such a shame that the film sucks because it's like, that figure looks awesome, but kind of need that emotional connection there to want it. And
I know, going off topic a little bit here, but obviously I want to get the Morbius hot toy, even though, that film is a fucking disaster.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's like, I do have some funny memories going in and watching that at the cinema and the time period with all the memes and everything. So I'd get it for that. I'd get it for the meme.
for the meme.
Yeah.
All that being said, I hope we get a hot toy for this one. If it's good. Looks like it's going to be good. Looks like they're taking it back a bit as well in the time period. I've just been looking up on the comic this is based off. Some gnarly shit. Some gnarly horror shit. So,
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. This looks like it's going to...
I think that's what the Hellboy needs, the franchise
Yes.
definitely needs if it wants to be here and staying, because you can't make it a superhero flick.
Especially in this
doesn't
day and
work.
age. It works with the Guillermo del Toro ones, these big action flicks, but there's so much competition out there for that now, and not everyone's Guillermo del Toro. But you take something like this, stick as close to the source material as you can. You've got the creator of the character himself producing on this, making sure it stays in line. The Crank directors, they made a fun film.
Never seen it.
Oh, you're a crank. But anyway, Kyle, shall we get to the meat and tatties of this episode? The thing we've been dying to talk about.
Could called the episode this.
What the fuck did we just watch? The Boys, Season 4, Episode 6.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
You can go watch it. So we're doing spoilers.
Your safe words, your favourite thing. Lube.
It's so fucked up, and I just feel I feel emotionally shook and drained from this.
I feel icky.
Yeah, especially with the whole even at the beginning when goes to the actual web weaver, and he's just like, it's obviously like a spider web, but it's just like, oh, dude, and and then when Huey has to sit on that cake and fucking rip one out, I'm like, I mean, oddly enough, it's quite believable. Like everyone's, all the actors that are in this, they've taken it and they've ran with it and they made it really believable, which is really sick. I was excited because I knew that Web Weaver was going to be a part of this episode, and obviously Web Weaver is a piss take of Spider-Man. So going into it, I was really looking forward to it. Looking back, I'm like, you stupid little man.
Yeah, we got the Batman and the Spider-Man parody in this one.
Yeah, the Tech Night, of course, being a sex dungeon.
Can I take you to the tech cave?
I just thought it was like when it got to the, when she was finished tickling him, which was also painful to watch.
Oh mate, I was like, nah mate, I'd be tied up like that. I'd want to
And she
snap
just
someone's neck.
and she wiped
Yeah,
Huey's face
with the lady juices,
yeah,
with the fuck muck.
the fuck muck, yeah.
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 Oh. Oh.
And then he was gonna cut a hole in him and fuck him, and I was like, oh my god. When does this end? Like,
Everyone's
are
got the
you?
same holes, so you need to make new ones.
Yeah,
And
it's.
fuck them.
I did think it was, like I said, the thing that I found the funniest thing about this episode was, I was laughing to myself just whenever I thought about it and I was messaging you, I was just like, fuck's sake, the safe word, Zendaya. Yeah.
Which,
That was
it's
perfect
nice to
though.
know
That was
that Webweaver's normal and loves Zendaya. But not so normal that we're going to sign up for that. Whatever that is.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just looking at Huey when he first puts the suit on, you can just tell it stinks. Like, I don't know how they, portrayed that through. They spoke about it and they said how much it stinks, and I'm just like, yeah, it looks like it's. I feel like I can smell it,
Yeah.
and then it just gets worse from there.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah,
like a BDSM ass suit.
yeah.
It's so fucking... God.
Speaking about other things though,
Yeah,
when
let's get off the
yeah,
BDSM and this.
Billy Butcher, Billy Big Bollocks,
Yep.
he's obviously, it came as a twist to me because I really believe that the character,
Kelsa, is it?
yeah, I think so, yeah. I thought he was actually real. I just thought he was like one of those really covert type of things, but it surprised me, but it didn't overly surprise me. It's kind of like, okay, I kind of get it now. Yeah, and then obviously with
Kessler here.
the Homelander and
Yeah.
Firecracker. Yeah, again, Anthony Starman, he deserves something for his acting.
Yeah. Especially when he's
Seriously.
speaking to like all the people and then he doesn't know what he's going to say because he relied on Sage
Yeah,
saying it, but she got fucking shot in the head and went all stupid mode.
yeah.
So,
I remember like, because you from what we've seen of Homelander, you know, I think probably since pull a similar face is back when. Have I frozen?
nah, you're there. You're good.
Hello. So I think the last time we see him sort of in this like, he's like desiring something like that was probably back when Stormfront was about.
Yeah.
I think that's the last time I can think of. And then just as soon as like,
But he can't laser Firecracker's tits because she'd probably get ripped in half. She seems
probably
very weak as a soup.
yeah. I just thought it was fucking hilarious though. Again, I commend Anthony Starr and his acting, even with this, when she first produces a form of liquid, and he's just like, ah, it's
For me?
yeah, that sort of desire and that the way, because he's been quite serious, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, look, that stuff were great. Well, were funny, let's say.
yeah. This is the most. But they should have given a warning for this episode.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this is worse than Herogasm.
I think so
In
too. Yeah.
in shock value, I think Herogasm's a better episode, but shock factor, this were worse. But yeah, the stuff that I really liked in this episode is the stuff we didn't get a right lot of, and that is the Billy Butcher stuff with Kelsa, and they're talking about the past, but not really the past because he's fucking imagining it and he's off his fucking head. But the thing that the hallucination of Kelsa says to him, which I find really interesting, is when he says, "I saved you from Ezekiel."
Hmm.
So are we looking at... He's really giving me Moon Knight. like flashes in my head.
Yeah. It's interesting that they've gone down this path, especially with Billy Butcher. But I think it's a great way to keep the character fresh, even though he doesn't need that. It's just always nice to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, this episode was fucked up. Definitely don't eat. Don't watch it while you're eating. I ate it. I was eating my breakfast watching this.
Oh mate, I was eating a meat feast pizza.
Yeah.
Bad decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking ate it because I'm fat as fuck.
Oh, well, I ate it and then I was like, I don't want to eat anything else. I was still a little bit hungry because I had a small breakfast. And I went into work and I was like, nah, I'm all right. I kind of lost my appetite a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I started getting really hungry in work, so yeah.
You should start thinking about the lady juices again.
Ah, fuck off.
the fuck muck.
Fuck.
Great scene in this. We only got the one scene with him, but Noir and oi, stop playing with your fucking eye because you're gonna make it worse.
Sorry, Dad.
Yes, I am your daddy. But Noir in the deep with Noir without his mask on, just sitting there drinking.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, and we find out Noir can fly.
Mm-hmm.
But they just don't let him.
Yeah.
It's like, they're gonna let me
what
fly,
other powers
man.
he has.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think that's a call to the comics with the Homelander clone. Black Noir, obviously, he never flies as well. But Kyle, if you had to rate this episode out of 10. In fact, before we do that, the reason why they're getting in bed with Tech Knight is because they want all these prisons so they can put people in internment camps. Like, they are planning on taking over the country.
Yeah.
So that's going to be pretty fucked up when that happens. Which I think all that's going to go into Swing It last episode, and then season 5 is just going to be a fucking
all-out war.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely think season 5 is going to change the shift. It's no longer going to be, sort of
covert and fuck it, it's going to be like guerrilla war tactics.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Rating, I give it an 8.5, a solid 8.5. It's so fucked up, but it was a great episode and it was entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I'm right with you on that one. 8.5.
Yeah. I just wish the story elements hit a bit harder. I mean, they sort of did.
Yeah,
when
it kind of made it
compare
hard to focus on the serious stuff when you...
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. But all in all, another solid episode of The Boys, and it cements why we love this show.
Yeah, they haven't missed a step yet. I don't want to count my chickens too early, but I don't think we've had a single bad episode of The Boys from season 1 to season 4. There's been episodes that are better than others, and there's been some that are just good. But I don't think we've had any bad episodes, so that's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, guys. I think that'll do us for today. Me and Kyle yesterday spent a full day filming. So we've got all of our X-Men videos ready. Well, they're not ready. They're all shot.
Ready to be edited by me.
Ready to be edited by Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. He makes it out like it's such an hard thing to do when I could just do it by clicking my fingers.
Shut the fuck up.
But I'm a professional, so I let Kyle do it because he needs the practice.
Okay, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll see you guys. I don't know. I want to start doing some more different videos on the channel. Like, we're halfway through the year now. I'm thinking maybe we do the top 5 best movies of the year so far list. What do you think? Yeah? No?
Potentially, yeah. I've got a busy weekend editing, so you might have to solo this. Potentially, I don't think I'll be able to do much other else because I'm working tomorrow, Saturday. The only day I have off is Sunday, and I don't intend to be editing for 3 days straight.
Well, you should.
Mm,
If you love our subscribers, you should.
yes, I'm doing as best as much as I can
Yeah.
with the little time I have.
You make it sound like you're gonna die, mate.
I probably will.
Okay. Well, thanks
Okay.
for watching, guys. Kyle is gonna die.